Okay, so our session was focused on how to improve the sustainability of trade in land-based commodities. And we were trying to be deliberately provocative. What works on paper in research and what works in practice. And the first session included some real breakthroughs in how the research community is stepping forward to try and better understand how supply chains work. So we saw some real advances, some real improvements in the transparency and the traceability of supply chains, but also some real shortcomings, some real difficulties, some real barriers for research in the future. In the second session, we had a kind of a refreshing response to the research contributions, where people that are working very closely with different practitioners in government, in private sector, with civil society, what do they really need to know the answers to? What information do governments need in order to implement policies? What are the unmet needs of the private sector? So we had a lot of interesting insights there that were a little bit of a reality check for the kind of research that's being done. And the final session, where we brought together some big picture thinkers to try and help us connect what are some of the ways in which the research can be operationalized and put into practice, how can we get the benefits of some of these breakthroughs, but also how can we use some of the insights from the field, how some of the reality perspectives of trying to implement changes in this diverse places, Brazil, Indonesia, Africa, connected to European markets, how can those lessons be refed back into how to reshape and improve the science that we do and work together towards improvements in land-based trade and sustainability of land-based commodities.
Okay.
You might want to cut that out.